Do something funny or I'm leaving. Okay. I could try to do a handstand. I don't know if I could do it. I could do it? Okay. We'll try this again. I think the chair's in the way. Hold on. I'm gonna use the wall as support. Get what? That took a lot. Brother, that's a wall plank. It's basically the same thing. That's the best I got. That's the best I could offer, I think. I just worked out. That took a lot more energy than I thought. W streamer. How you doing, Luke? Hope you're doing good. Bussin'? We are bussin', bro. How's everyone doing? What does the board say? The board says, well, now my sock fucked it up, but the board says, when is the guild update? That's what we're all wondering, am I right? That's what we're all wondering. When is the guild update? I have a speculation for when the guild update comes out. I think the guild update comes out Thanksgiving. That's the best I got. Granted, I don't know if that's true. Chat, what game do you think BNAP is gonna play tonight? Mortal Kombat. That's what I'm gonna play. Can you add me as a friend in Battle Nations? I would love to, but I have max friends right now. I'm waiting until guilds actually come, and then I can remove guild members, and then I have them as friends within my guild, and then I can add random people as well. So that's what I'm kind of waiting for. Did they remove verse mode in BN? They haven't even added it back in yet. The devs are working slowly but surely and perfectly to bring back our childhood. So that's not added into the game yet, but hopefully soon, because that does add a lot of content for us within Battle Nations while we're waiting for new content to come out. So that's at least my hopes for the most part, but we'll see. But yeah, that's what I'm wondering is when is the guild update? That's what I'm wondering. I want to know that. I thought it would be, I feel like everyone here thought it would be, it had been the beginning of the month of November, but last time I checked, it's not the beginning anymore, and we're way past it. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and jump straight into gaming. Twitter says it's November 31st. Oh yeah? Is it, Luke? Luke, do you have the insight? Do you have the insight into when it's happening? As of right now, if you guys weren't in the last stream, I did stream I think on Saturday, and we were kind of curious on different bugs we can find within the game, and I thought of, well, could you lag someone out potentially? And to be honest, if you buy enough flags and you just fill your entire base with it, I feel like you could probably lag out someone, because there's a lot of animation and moving. So I think Denis is trying to do it, where he's going to fill up his entire base with just flags. and see what happens. Because these are the smallest decorations too. It's a 1x1 decoration, so I'm very curious. AP, I have decided on my gift to my family this Christmas. I bought a freaking huge Toblerone. That's the chocolate, right? And I'm gonna cut it into pieces, then wrap them, and everyone is getting a brick of chocolate. Nice. It's a good way to save money too. I might have to steal that idea. But yeah, how you doing, Soul Spice? What up, yo, on Twitch? What's up? Guys, if you didn't know, I'm also streaming on Twitch. Go like it on Twitch. What up, Mr. Knight? How you doing? Kid Razzle 19. Okay, so here's a little. Okay, it's Monday. We're getting into things. This is kind of where I'm at the moment with everything. So lately I have spent a bunch of nanopods. I got the high capacity vaults. I think I was sitting at 32k on resources, and now I'm sitting almost at 50k. There is a part of me that kind of want to get to 50k. I'm thinking of buying another external vault, but I'm debating it still, because I think 50k is still decent, like is really good. So yeah, throw it back for the cam. Hey, yo. Where's the Ironclad at? We don't sadly have an Ironclad. The only boss drop I am missing out of everything. I do have a Dexter and a Sinister. When it comes to naval, I do have 4 fucking Krakens. Where's the freaky oily blood Murph? I don't know where Murph is. Murph usually joins later on into the stream. So I'm starting to feel you should do the Dreddy off stream. Look, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have done the Dreddy off stream. I've done the Dreddy so much off stream that I thought I would get an Ironclad off stream so I can do like a fantastic video. Just know, it doesn't fucking work. I don't know what to tell you. Even if I do it on stream, off a stream, it doesn't fucking work. So yeah, a clad today means guild's update tomorrow. I fucking hope. I fucking hope. If the devs right out said, the update's not coming out until BNAP gets an Ironclad, I'm sorry, you might as well quit the game. You might as well quit the game, because holy, I've been doing the Dread since the Dread came out. Deleting now. So yeah, it's the only boss drop I need. That's it. That's the only one. Addicted, how you doing? I'm gonna go ahead, let's go ahead and reset some of my vehicle factories. If you guys need to assist some shit, I will have my vehicle factories and my barracks up. There are 5 of each, so by all means, help out. Get some bars, get some gears. Oh shit. Here's a little quick tip for you guys as well. If you guys didn't know, I try to say this all the time. If you line up your mouse cursor, or you can even on iPad, it still works too. If you line it up with the shock trooper, you hold there, you can instantly farm whims or soldiers. Right now I'm doing soldiers. But yeah, this definitely saves up a lot of time, because I hate fucking scrolling in this game. Scrolling is like the bane of my existence. And there we go. So if you guys need to assist that, by all means. If you're not on the friends list, I am sorry. I think once guilds come out, I'm gonna definitely start rotating my friends list to where I have a bunch of, you know, viewers and everything being added to go from there. So yeah. Fun fact, if you macro the whims in the barracks, you'll be banned. You sound like you have experience to that. You kind of sound like you have experience to that. How do I defeat the Dreadnought? Okay, how do you defeat the Dreadnought? Well, let me show you. So how do you defeat the Dreadnought? There's a bunch of ways of going about defeating the Dreadnought. You actually have to have tactical submarines. You have to have at least 9 of them, actually. And after that, you have to also play, you have to sacrifice all pelicans. Every single pelican you have to sacrifice. Also, if you have M10s, you need to kill all your M10s, then heal them, and then drop your bars down to 0. And then you take out the dreadnought. That's how you do it, Endless. So if you're not doing any of that, that's it. And then the best way to defeat the dreadnought is using an Ironclad. So good luck. Barbecue round 2, temp. I'm gonna be honest, 99 Blades. I think that deal is expiring now, bro. It's long gone at this point. How long has it been for us? How long has it been for us, Blades? What up, Nick? Good lunch on the run. Nice. Good luck on the run. I fucking hope, bro. Only 1 live attempt. I feel like you did 2 off cam. Oh no, I've done way more than 2 off cam. No, for sure I've done. Look, Blades, I'll tell you this right now. Look. Keep it a buck with you, bro. We ain't anywhere near an Ironclad. Is it April Fool's today? Potentially. If I get an Ironclad today, the Alex or Andrew might be like, oh yeah, it's April Fool's. My bad, bro. Take it away. Sorry to ask again. I'm mid-max. How much storage you recommend? Ooh, I mean, that's really up to your population. But the most that I think you need, and correct me if I'm wrong here, I think you need roughly around like 18.5. Is it? I think, let me double check. Basically, it's for the upgrading of the vehicle factories and the barracks. I could totally be wrong. 13. Okay, maybe it's 13. So it's like around like 15. I think that's maybe what you want, 15. But that's gonna be hard if you're only doing free to play as well. Compounds are more worth it. No, they're not. They're not worth it at all. Pelican sacrifice worse because that's how Murph got his clad. I watched upgrading the hospital vehicle factory. You need 18k. Okay, 18. So it's the hospital. Okay, hospital. That's what it was. Not the vehicle factory. My bad. Thank you, dude. Thank you. So yeah, 18k. That's what you're gonna be looking for. I'm doing nano run. Oh, okay. I mean, then you're fine, bro. I mean, go up to like 30k. To be honest, if you're doing nano run, go up to 30k. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at. So I also do have the AC. What time is it? I have the AC. I think it's at 5:50 or maybe 6 o'clock. So we're gonna check for that. We do also have a guild interview today. We're gonna be interviewing the old guard. I believe this was a guild from back then as well, or there are a lot of veteran players who came together. And they also went through, I believe they were under another name that is pretty long that I can't remember off the top of my head. It's in the thumbnail. So, but yeah, we're going to be interviewing them later on as well. And obviously, we'll be also doing the Dreadnought run as well. So we have a bit of a busy Monday for the most part. But beyond that, when it comes to unit promotions, the last things I do have to promote still is my heavier, my frost, and my lightning tank. That is on my priority list. And then for other units that I'm just gonna rank for fun, that's gonna be looking at the brute, perhaps the garbage truck, and maybe and the gorilla. I've actually been really enjoying the gorilla. Has anyone used the gorilla? Look at this. Where the gorilla at? We'll throw in some vets. I've actually been really enjoying these units. Fire Drakes win? How about no? That's a rough one, bro. I think I only have 1 Fire Drake and that's it. Woo, the old guard, Bryce. Thank you. I can't wait. I'm excited to learn about some new guilds and everything. Garbage truck with the heart. Hey, their hands will help you find as fuck. What's up, bro? What is up? Are you guys ranking the garbage truck? You guys doing that? You actually doing that, Twisted? I'm going pretty slow. I think mine is actually rank 3 at the moment. And it's like the last on my list. Unless it becomes insanely important for the fucking, what's it called? AS. I don't think I care enough. What is the best way to defeat the ancient construct? Okay, there's a lot of answers to that question. There's a lot of units. If you want to go early game, you can rank up. You can rank up the you can rank up and get the demo man. The TF2 demo man's gonna be really cheap, though you are gonna be spending nanopods. The free-to-play way to do it is tank killers in the beginning. You could also potentially, actually no, you need really strong tanks for it. But I was gonna say heavy grenaders. I took out with heavy grenaders once. But you need a lot more than just the actual units themselves. So vets also work as well. You could, I think someone has soloed the AC with one vet. It's only because of the high dodge rate too. I do have rank 6 vets, so I could do it. Did I miss the heavier tank grind night? No, you have not. You have not actually. I messed up my scheduling compared to some like IRL stuff, last minute work stuff came up, and then I messed up the scheduling. I thought the community manager, the girlfriend's parents, was gonna come much later, but instead I messed up. So that's why. I'm hoping we do it this weekend. I don't know if I can because Thanksgiving and everything. It just depends. So yeah. James and Andrew in the development VC, maybe they will all get on soon and push the update. Maybe. Apparently by my math, doing it alongside another unit, it's like 26 hours straight. Wait, really? With the garbage truck? Both will be R6 at the same time at least. That's crazy. Is that, no, wait, what? How much SP is the vets? Isn't the vet SP like fucking 200 something? Vets. Oh, it's 318. What's garbage truck? I'll show this. Garbage truck. 422. I guess it's roughly the same time. What up, my triracial family? What's up, bro? How you doing? Garbage trucks are a unit you normally want to avoid since even at R6, they have horrible accuracy. Yeah. Surge is the secret weapon of PSC Pro's grind. I guess so. Jesus. Working on T5 or rank 5 TKs. How many are needed for the AC? Technically 8. Go run with 8. I would say 10, solely because you just have extras just in case some dies and you need to reset. But if you have rank 5 TKs, you could probably take out the AC pretty comfortably. Again, having extras just in case is good. And if the AC does crit you, that sucks. that does a little bit suck. AP infect a unit right now, it would increase your clad odds. Trust. I don't know about that one. I don't think that will actually, to be honest. I'm at level 21 right now. At what point do I commit to the R6 grind? Now. You should have started like at level 12. Should have started at level 12, I'm gonna be honest. Just get it up to like rank, like in my opinion, get up to like rank maybe 5 or 4, depending on like how much time you put into the game, and then wait until Bigfoot's. Unless we do have a boss strike coming up, like the devs are talking about the boss strike, then yeah, finish it at Trunks or just stealing your friends' encounters. That's something I've been recommending a lot. in my opinion. I do think it's one of the best ways mentally as you play the game, because if you're just fighting the same thing and doing repetition over and over and over at Bigfoots, at Trunks, you do start to go a little numb. But when you're doing someone else's homework and sealing some people's like encounters, you kind of get a little feeling that you're like stealing, you know? One last question: is there any way to get nanopods without spending money? Back then, when battle before the new Battle Nations, there used to be Tapjoy. The devs have talked about adding something like Tapjoy back into the game. This is not in the games yet, but hopefully we get that in the future. Another big thing a lot of people are recommending, even myself, is I hope to see we get some type of like dailies or weeklies within the game, where it's like take out 10 Sovereign Navy and you get 10k gold, 10k extra gold, or take out 100 Sovereign Navy within a week and you get 5 nanopods. That would be fantastic. I was thinking like ads in the game. Yeah. I mean, there used to be ads in the games where you can watch them, like a video, and you get like 1 or 2 nanopods. But that's not in the game right now. We have to remember that this game is being rebuilt from what it was back then. And the dev team is trying to carefully rebuild everything without, you know, some bugs, some major bugs being out or anything like that. So, but yeah, what faction do you think for, what faction do you think the first boss strike will be? I think it might be if it's Rebels, it's gonna fucking suck. But if it's Raiders, I think that would be fun for everyone. Sub, thank you, Brody. Broski. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you for subbing. Thank you. Where does the dev share updates? In the official Discord. So if you just join, oh wait, that's general. Yeah, in the official Discord, right? In here. So yeah, if you just join the Battle Nations Discord, you could probably find it on Google or something. But most of the time they'll post it in status. Now we do get some donor news. I just can't click it because I don't want to leak whatever. But yeah, we'll get some stuff in donor news as well. Sometimes they'll drop it in the sense like the UI stuff. I think that's in feedback, so I can't really show that. But yeah, this is where they're gonna be dropping everything, and they ping everyone, the status watchers and everything. Go ahead, leak it. Ooh, yikes! Never mind. No. Gotta donate. You could have traded in 5 black nanos during Halloween, but it's probably just a better to use to create high level infected. Yeah, I think someone like did the math. Someone did the math too, between like how often your infected spawn back in to how many times you can actually convert them, because they take like 18 hours. It's 18 whole hours. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I hope they add some quality of life like favorites soon. It'd be very nice to have. I made a short about it, and I think literally the menu for units is set up so perfectly for it. I said you can add a little star right here. You click the star, it adds to favorite, and then on your little tab up here, there'll just be another tab that says favorite. Whatever that has the star symbol on it, that's going to show up in there. I think that's a beautiful way to go about it. I think it would help so much in training. BSR, if they can get all their old players back. Oh, for the who would be the first in the boss strike? That's a good question. There's a lot of heavy hitters. Instead of a star, it's just your face. I would quit the game. Did we get the 15 free black nanos? I never saw anything. No. So the 15 free black nanos are going to be coming with the next update. So basically how the devs have mentioned it, and I could be understanding this wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm understanding it right, is you're going to be able to claim them. So I don't know how it's going to work, because this is technically a new feature for Battle Nations. But let's say like this is like a general tab, and this will be like the 15 free nanos, and then I can click it and claim it anytime. Because some people do have maxed out black nanos, to where they're at 50, and if they do claim them, then those 15 black nanos are going to be a waste. Or, well, if it was automatically claimed, those 15 black nanos would just be a waste. So, with it being able to where we can claim them anytime, you want to save them for the maulers, because once we can get maulers, that's what's gonna be big. Okay, what time is it? It is 5:30. Let me do my mystery troopers. Let's fuck these guys up. Would your Discord or the official Discord be the place to find a free to join guild? You can join both, to be honest. There is an infographic, I think, made by HSC Lobo. And he and I believe some other people, I don't know if it's just him or anything. But they go ahead and post a lot of different guilds, it's one, well, two, I think now, 2 graphics with a bunch of different guilds. If you join the BN Hideout as well, you will see a bunch of guilds there. We have links to different Discords, and basically all the different guild leaders and recruiters in that Discord as well that you can definitely reach out to, because they'll definitely be interested in you joining. Or if you want, you can join Public Service Company, my guild. We are one guild only. I'm not looking to start more. I don't care about feeders. I don't care about anything else besides this one guild. So, but yeah, there you go. Do you guys think the BS rewards will be claimable at level like the 15 black nanos? Like if we get gears or vials? That's interesting. Oh, 10 bars. I wanted gears, low key. I kind of wanted gears. But my ticket cut. Yikes, bro. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I'm just egoing your ticket. My ego's too big now, Endless. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. Okay, cool. Gonna check that out. Yeah, for sure. Check it out. If you do !Discord in chat right now, you can also bring up the link to the hideout. But I think if it work? I hope it works. I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh, it worked. There you go. So yeah, there you go. It works. Only know you and Murph in the BN community, but don't want to join a serious one until I am maxed out. Look, I'll tell you this right now. As amazing as Murph content is and my content is and everything, we are not the only creators in the scene. There's so many other creators as well to be brought up. So go check it out. If you go into the BN hideout, you can literally find a bunch of different creators there. And I'm still missing to add like a few of them. My dog ate your ticket. You're not? No, I don't believe it. Okay. What time is it? Okay. I'm gonna do my rebels first, and then we will head over and do the dreadnought. I think that's the plan. I think I also need to put a poll up. I'm gonna put a poll up really quick. Am I going to get an ironclad today? Yes. No. Here we go. Put a poll up. Yeah, bro. I just finished my my R6 heavy chem tanks. That's a big one. That is a big one. That's huge, actually. What up, Ponga? How you doing? Want me to do my dread before yours or after? You want to do yours during the interview, Clyde? Because sometimes I just blank the fuck out and I end up not doing anything on stream. But how are you liking the free to win logo? Graduate from the AI slop? I haven't checked it. I haven't seen the new logo. Hold on. Ooh. Wait, I can't really see it because it's tiny for me right now. I'm not saying that it's bad or I legit just can't see it actually. But from like how tiny, from like, I have Discord minimized right now. But like from the difference, I like it. You def get a clad today. I hope. I hope, man. What up, Puckin? Hope you have a great stream. I hope too, bro. But thank you. Thank you. It's pretty chill. It's a Monday. There's not much going on Mondays. So I will be planning to do a cooking stream Friday though. So if you guys wanna learn how to cook some stuff while playing Battle Nations, that's what we're gonna be running on Friday. Sent you the logo, brother? All right, bet. Let me look at this really quick. That do look nice. I like that. It's a vibe. No more AI. Decided to step away. What up, team? What up, Brady? How you doing? I'll give you my luck for the luxurious clad. I ain't got shit. Fuck, bro. Fuck. You might have just sent me negative energy, bro. Negative nano energy. No, I'm joking. Thank you. I need all the luck, bro. I need all the luck. 100% you will. I already accepted that I won't get mine until you get yours. Okay, the thing is, people have said the same exact thing what you just said, Toast, and that's exactly why they got their clad. So yeah. So there's high potential when you do your next Dreddy, you're going to get a clad. So yeah, it's gonna be so fun. Negative nano aura type shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. Little bit of AI from the built-in Photoshop LLM to make the texture. Okay. Did you make it or did you outsource it? I think I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Thank you for liking. Guys, don't forget to like the stream. Thank you. These vets are crazy. Like, done. Thank you, Mark. Mark, you a real one, bro. You a real one, Mark. You know, Mark, I think I fuck with you. Can we get some W's in the chat for Mark, actually? I think Mark needs some W's in chat. He ain't fuck with us anymore. He fucks with Mark now. Yeah, sorry, bro. I only fuck with Mark. You missed the S with F with him. I just beat Crazy Blade with only 12 R2 planes and no casualties. Can Crazy... I don't think there's a lot of units that can even hit Crazy... or that can hit Pelicans. Shadow, F2W member made the original. Nice! You fuck with the cucumber? I read what you said and I did not know your name was the cucumber. Mark the GOAT. I think Mark is the GOAT. It's the only valid answer. Bro, vets are nuts. Okay, this middle vet is not nuts. He's dying actually. Just the damage output. Okay, okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why everyone decided to bully that one vet. Oh, fuck that vet I get. That's what I'm saying. A pickle is a cucumber that has gone through a lot. How are cucumbers made? Is that true? Is a cucumber just a pickle? God, I kind of have to look that up. Is a cucumber just a pickle? Yes, pickles are cucumbers that have been pickled. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. If you pickle something, it's been pickled. Huh. Yeah, that makes valid sense, actually. The term pickle on its own typically refers to pickled cucumber, while other pickled food requires a more specific description, such as pickled onions or pickled peppers. So technically pickles are just pickled cucumbers. So why don't we call them pickled cucumbers instead of just pickles? Is this house playlist? This is a house playlist. Dude, you remind me of the Hood Research Department. What? W Knowledge. The fuck am I hearing? Wait, what is it playing right now? I don't hear the music. I had to get that out of my system. I had to get that one out of the system real quick. Yeah, get it. Get it, Key. Homer system. Oh, the music is fine. Endless has zero music taste. Damn. I would love to do like a music stream, but the only issue with music streams is like a lot of music is just copyright. Eye bleach. No, I was like talking about are cucumbers just pickles? I didn't fucking know, bro. Did you know? Is this anyway? Is this genre house? Because I'm fucking loving whatever you've been playing. Look, it's actually this person I found on YouTube, and I've been fucking with his stuff so much. So I've been keeping a lot of this music, and it's been fantastic. It's kind of like the vibe that I've been looking for, you know? I remember being in Berlin, just like absolutely drunk and vibing to house music in the clubs, and it felt amazing because like I was like the only American, and I was just dancing with everyone. Granted, I have some really funny stories that I cannot tell on stream. I cannot tell on stream, but God, I would love to. But let me tell you guys, it was a vibe. Oh, it was an absolute vibe. All right, it is about 5:40. We're gonna do the Dreadnought. I believe my AC spawns at 6, and then while we're doing the AC, I'm gonna be talking about the guild interview that's gonna be happening later today. Killa I believe, I don't know if I'm correct in this, but I believe Killa is either a leader or the leader of the Old Guard, which has been renamed. Well, the Gold Guard is the current name, but there was another name for them as well. So it's a longer name, and I don't remember much of the different acronyms because it's multiple guilds. So yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's start setting this up. I was about to do Pelican strat again, but I don't think I'm gonna fuck with the Pelican. Should we use the tentacles? should we use the tentacles? Do we think the tentacles can actually hold up a fight? What the fuck? God damn it. Do you think the tentacles can hold up a fight against the Dreadnought? I had to pause the music for this. Think about it. Think about it. If I just added 4 tentacles, right? Right? This would totally work, right? Nah, you have to use clads. Fuck them, bro. Who said I needed a clad, bro? I go against the norm. Why does AP have more tentacles than an anime girl? How do you know how many tentacles an anime girl has, bro? Tell me that shit right now. Tell me that shit right now. How do you know how many tentacles an anime girl has? That's all I'm saying. 4 tentacles sacrificed for the clad. Can't say I'll get banned. Okay, wait. The tentacles can one-shot. Okay, wait. Technically, wouldn't the grouper be fucking useless here? It was a fluke. It was a fluke. It was a fluke. It was a fluke. Buoy, 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 buoy. $72? $74? Buoy, 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 buoy. Oh? Not the ladder. These things fucking suck. That's not bad. Crit! Nice! Booey, 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 booey. Okay. Fuck! I was hoping crit. Booey, 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 booey. Oh wait, it's my turn. Haha. I lied. Fuck, 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 fuck. I wanted the, I didn't, no, the boobies, I need the boobies, I need the boobies. I need the boobies. Okay. 527. I got 3 units, but they're in a cross pattern. There's no way they all get hit. They all get hit. The Kraken tentacle is going to die. Unless... wait, please. All that work for what? For what? I think I am the first person to take out this shit with tentacles. That's all I'm saying. All that work for nothing, bro. Join in to see no clad. Fuck. So Matt, what's your strategy for this fight? Gambling. Look, all I'm saying, I'm pausing the music. All I'm saying, you all didn't believe in me. That's all I'm saying. Y'all didn't believe in me. I still did it. Look, I might have no teeth, but I was still able to do it. I might only have 7 fucking teeth. I hope I have the monster group or what. But it was possible to do. How much teeth did I waste? So 2, 6, 8. I can't even heal all this. I can't even heal all my units. But I did say bars. Right? I think I did. AC? Oh, we gotta go AC? Hold on. I believe in those eyebrows is what I did. Alright, we go AC now. Was it really worth it though? For the science? I think I'm like the first person to use tentacle only. Because I have not seen anyone else use tentacle. I'm posting this shit in donor, bro. Wait, hold on. 4 tentacles. 3 M10s. No clad. Where's the clad? God damn it. God, I can show this, bro. They're clowning me, bro. They're just clowning me. Look at this shit. They're just clowning me. It's another day to be... Oh, yes, the self-report. If I get a Dexter right now, I will R6 it tonight. Okay, what's a funny AHA unit we could use here that could defeat the AC? Medium tank? I only got me 2 medium tanks. Do I have to rank them up, actually? Oh, I do have to rank them. Okay, we'll use medium tanks. Or should we do the one vet trick? Do we want to do that, low-key? One vet versus the AC. Thoughts on this? Dragon? No way you're saying dragon, bro. Going to make a short about you in the clad? No. Go for it. Go for it. Okay, one vet in the clad. BNAP, what did you do in Berlin? Heard you talk about living over there a lot now. I was over there because I was working for an esports team. Misfits, for their LEC team for League of Legends. So that's what I was out there for. All right. Terrible start. Insanely terrible start. Dodge. Okay. Still terrible start. Doing PR or managing or what? I was a videographer and editor out there. BNAP lore. It is. We're talking about lore right now. Oh, dodge. Okay. Now we're catching up. Okay, this is not good. Okay. Dodge. Dodge. I fucking suck at this game, bro. Holy shit. No fucking frag drop today. That's depressing. That's so depressing. But we did get doubles. That is true. We did get doubles. And we're stacked up on gears. We're stacked up on a little bit bars. I only need one more powder and then I'm maxed out. Pity system win. No. I know why you're not getting clad. You're using your luck doing this shit. Doing tentacles against the dreadnought. The most important part of the game is about having fun. No, the most important part of the game is spending your money, actually. No drops Monday. Maybe that's the fucking reason. Maybe that's the fucking reason. Maybe I gotta switch my days. You think it's Monday? Do you think I have to switch it on like a Friday or something? Maybe like we switch it to a Wednesday. Then again, I've gotten all my drops. Actually, no, Kraken is random. I've only gotten one AC drop or two AC drops technically. I do need a message. Oh wait, they're already in there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna join live. Interviewing the I think it's called the old guard. The old guard. Set the status. Def not Friday. It has not been working for me. I mean, you got both your Dexters and Sinisters on a Monday. No, I got my Sinister on a Wednesday, and I got my Dexter on a Monday. So the AC, I don't fucking know, to be honest. To be quite fair, I don't think I care whatsoever. But for the Kraken, there's got to be something correlated to that, because I have four. I have four of them. Go in the middle Wednesday. You remind me of a partly developed human. I get that sometimes. That's not the first time someone said that to me. And the way I like to think about that is that means I have so much room to expand. That's where I'm going to leave that at. Bro is turning into Ash. The clad. Think about it. Think about it. I need the stars align. Mars needs to be in a retrograde, and the sun needs to be at a 42-degree angle, reflecting off of mirrors, and powering my PC, or no, powering the Uranus needs to be glowing. My Uranus is glowing, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You are doing it at the end of the day. That's why all your luck is gone by then. You think I'm just insanely lucky throughout the fucking day, and it's just being used the entire time? You know what I did today? I did a meeting, I edited a video, and it did a short. I don't know where the luck would have gone there. Next stream, we're learning tarot cards. I don't fuck with that shit, bro. I do not fuck. Filipinos are like the most superstitious fucking people ever. And like, I try not to be, but God am I. Okay, we're gonna pause the music because we are gonna be doing a guild interview today. Guys, we are going to be talking. We're going to start transitioning over. It's 6 o'clock. They're already sitting in the VC. We have 3 wonderful people in there as well. But before I go ahead and drag them in, let's first look at what they got going on here. Now, I think this logo is technically, I don't think it, or is it updated? I don't know. Yeah, it's not updated. But for the most part, the Raycore, I don't know if this is like, I'm supposed to pronounce it this way, but I know. Okay, here's the thing. It's called the old guard. Okay. The old guard, that's what it's currently called. Hello, Battle Nation players. If you are a returning player, welcome back. If you are a new player, welcome to the community. We are a group of returning players from the original game. As our names imply, we are comprised of members of some of the top guilds from yesteryear. I've never heard of that. 90% or more of our members achieve tier 13 guild rewards, and we're highly successful in other events as well. If you're a returning player or a new player looking to join a high-performing guild, leave a reply and we will be happy to discuss your application. We want our members to be active and have fun. If you are willing to grind events, build your armies, look no further. We look forward to speaking with you soon. And yeah, if you guys want to know how to join, you go ahead and message Killa. I believe Killa is either a leader or like the leader or a part of a leadership team. Don't know, could be wrong, but we're gonna find out. That's what these interviews are for. We're to figure out what this guild is all about and if this is the right guild for you, really. So I kind of want to know Who here is in a guild? Who here is not in a guild? You avoid choking every day. Yeah, basically. Yeah, you're not wrong, actually. I do avoid choking every day, actually. With that said, it is comprised of a bunch of different guilds that's turned into one: Ray, Olicor, WTF, and GOA. And yeah, it's a handful of people within this guild. So I believe this is not even the only ones a part of this, like, this group. I believe there's other guilds also a part of this as well. So I'm in RR Empire, freshly adopted it into a guild. Nice. Empire, free to win. Nice. Have you guys been enjoying being a part of a guild, even though guilds are not out yet? I'm thinking of getting a $20 pack, BNAP. Do you think it's more valuable to get more vets or the advanced med buildings? If you don't have any advanced med buildings, you probably want to get at least one of each. So not the ship one, just the vehicle and the other thing. Solely because boss strike is becoming and healing your units is going to be very important. I doubt the first one's going to be a naval. If it is, I think that's going to be fucking fantastic. I would enjoy that a lot, but I think it would be very hard for a lot of people. So yeah. Anyways, this guild has been around for a while now, and they actually have just updated their logo. I added it into the thumbnail, but yeah, it's now called the Old Guard. Decent size of a guild as well, 124 members. I would also think they probably even have more members if they're a community of old returning players. And I think, what was it? Is it GroupMe? Is it GroupMe that they used back then? But in my opinion, I'm not super keen on some of these guild leaders. A lot of them needs to touch grass. I tell myself that, bro. I tell myself that. What is the average level that you should be getting R6 whims? If you want them maxed out, I think level 42, because technically that's when you can start doing the chem stuff. But then I think 49 is probably what I would say is a good average number, solely because you get the Bigfoot camp, and that's going to make your grind a lot easier. If you're doing it at Trunks, you're going to be looking to do about 28 hours of grinding. If you do it at Bigfoot's, you're looking at doing 9 hours of grinding. So take it how you want. But yeah. Yeah, I'm very curious on this group of players, solely because they are returning players. So they probably remember how the game worked back then. And they probably have a lot of different tips. I am always curious on how different the game plays compared to then and now, solely because I do feel like there is more of a community this time around, and we have figured, no, I don't want to say we because I've done shit, but the community has figured out a lot of different tips and tricks for sure. But are you not an OG player? I am an OG player. I don't know. I can't consider myself like a full-on OG player because my frontal lobe was not developed back then. So, like, I saw the super tank, and basically that just got me, like, my neurons bouncing. And then when it died, I just lost all interest in the game. So, yeah, he was his dad's farming account. Yeah, basically, yeah, I was just my dad's alt. So, yeah. So I played the game. I did like 3 boss strikes, but at the same time, I didn't start the game myself. I started the game with my dad's account. So yeah. But yeah, I'm very curious on this guild, how it works, what they know, how they see the game now, and even then, like with it being a returning player guild for the most part, because I know a lot of them are returning. I'm curious on like what they hate with the new generation of Battle Nations, because it's always curious to see that, right? How's the clad? Am I right? Sabo, I know you got a clad today. Sabo. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Oh, there's more people joining the VC. Okay, I'm only dragging in the. Actually, I don't know who I'm supposed to be dragging in. I'm gonna drag in Killa. Hello, I've stolen you. I've kidnapped you. Oh, no way he mutes, bro.
Hey, that was you. That was you. I
Wait.
had my bids in here. You hopped in here, and poof, everything disappeared. What are you doing to me, man?
I'm
Come
I'm
on.
dragging you, bro. I'm dragging you. Okay, wait. Who am I supposed to
Well,
drag in here? Dope man and
Almanac,
uh,
and you can bring in Genus Pongo if you want. That's up to you on the numbers.
we'll keep it on the three for now, just so it doesn't get cluttered with just talking and everything. But
That's
if
fair.
you but correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm reading this here. Yeah, hello, Battle Nation players. We are recruiting for our partner guild, free to win. So I am curious on that. If he stays in VC, I'll bring him later when we start talking about that type of stuff and everything. But
So,
let me go ahead and fix your guys' volumes just in case. How you guys all doing?
good, good. Happy to be with you.
Awesome, awesome. Let's first start it off with introducing your guys' self. Like to hear who you guys are, your name, how to pronounce it because I suck at that, and and what's your guys' position within the guild?
All right, so I'm Killa 47, and I am the leader, although we kind of run it as a really kind of as a council. So I tend not to make any real unilateral decisions on my own. I like
Mm-hmm.
to consult with the officers I have. Um, Dope Man is the vice leader, and Almanac was one of our first officers appointed to our group.
Okay. Very nice. Okay. Very nice. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. Sorry about that. I need to ban a viewer really quick. Hold on. Sorry about that. I need to ban a viewer really quick. Hold on. Sorry about that. I need to ban a viewer. And my now that's gonna echo for a long time. My bad. Got one of those bot viewers thing and everything. Okay. Anyways. So, walk me through the guild. Like, what is it? What kind of guild is it? Competitive, casual? Is there a certain niche?
I would say we're competitive. We plan to compete as close to the top of the game as we can get. Um, I don't know that we'll strive for number one guild. I don't know that that is necessarily a big thing to us. Um, Most of our players are from the original game. We hit tier 13. We have some members that did 14. We have some members that hit tier 15. So we're used to being fairly successful in boss strikes and other events and getting our fair share of rewards.
Okay, nice. What? So I know the guild in this day and age is comprised of multiple guilds. Correct, or am I wrong there?
I'm sorry, could you repeat it?
The nowadays the guild is comprised of multiple guilds coming together.
Yes, yes. All of our players are from various guilds that we knew. I caught some of your um, talking before you brought us in about GroupMe. Um, a lot of us still use that, and a lot of us got to know each other through that app during the original game.
Yeah.
So there would be various chat rooms set up back then, and that's how we all kind of got to know each other a little bit. Even though we were in separate guilds,
Yeah.
we were in group chats and talking and chitter chatting about this, that, and the other. And so when this version dropped, it was a bit of a scramble. Because at first I thought we were doing really good.
Yeah.
One of my Ray guys, that was my original guild, Ray, Raspberry Alliance. I got a ping from one of those guys, and hey, Battle Nations, it's back. It's in the App Store. Are we going to get the original gang back together? I'm like, hell yeah, we are. So
Gonna get the band
four of
back in.
us, yep, get the band back together. Four of us, then five of us, and then one kind of dropped. And next thing I know, we're getting pings from our members and what the fuck. You guys You guys playing? Yeah. You guys want to get back together? Yep. So fairly quickly, we were at 10. And I'm like, all right, good, good. We're off to a good start. And then I become a Patreon member and I happen to be in Discord and I see guilds recruiting for their second guild. And I'm like, um, what? What? this game, this game is 3 days old and you are recruiting. Well, actually, it was a little later at that point, but I'm like, 2 weeks and you guys are into your second guild already. Um, dude, you need to get busy.
I think
so,
even when the game, yeah, when the game was like public release, I think there was one guild that had three guilds technically.
right.
Jeez.
And I'm like, oh my God, Self, what are you gonna do about this? Self, you're gonna get your ass busy is what you're gonna do. So I just started pinging all my old group me chats and I started getting hits here and there. And lo and behold, one day I get a message back from Dope Man and he's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, good. He's like, you active? I'm like, I've been playing this game since like day one or two. Obviously, I'm not part of the beta and all that stuff, but I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I've been playing this game, since the first couple of days. Yeah, I'm active. What level are you? And I tell him, and he comes back and he's like 8, 10, 12 levels above me. I'm like, what? How are you so far ahead of me? We're starting to compare pictures of our bases. I'm in Tent and Hovel City, and he's springing compounds galore, and I'm like, okay, I
Damn.
I got some nano purchasing to do here, and so we just kind of kept chatting back and forth, and he's like, hey, wouldn't it be cool to get a whole bunch of original gamers back together and play this version together? I'm like, I was thinking the same thing, and I was just about ready to hit you up with that thought. You just beat me to the punch. And he's like, "Well, I've got 10 or 12 of my guys from Only Core. We're back together. Love to hook up. I'm like, let's do it." And he's like, "Just one thing. Can I be vice leader?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think you can. You just doubled our numbers. I remember Only Core from back then. Strong guild, good players. Yeah, you're vice leader. Let's go. Let's start moving forward." And then it was a little while later, Kill Will and his crew from Goa started to join us. And then we just started picking up players from multiple guilds. We got them from Damnation, Wolfpack Nation, Knights of Old, UN Elite, Elders, all the cookies. We got a couple of BSR, Boss Strike Bandit guys, Grave Diggers. Um, by and large, we have representation from virtually all the top guilds from back in the day.
From back then, yeah. Damn. Okay. So you guys sound like you guys been fucking working.
Yes, we were. And for a while, I thought things kind of might have hung in the balance of, is this actually going to work or not?
Mm-hmm.
And not only did it work, the guild started recruiting itself because Ed almost seen on the daily. Hey,
Yeah.
I heard back from this guy. He's back in. Do we got room for him? Yeah. Hey, I heard from these three friends. Do we got room for them? Yes. I haven't really actively recruited for the old guard in a little while. My focus has been to help our friends over in Free to Win get them fully staffed, and then we can move our sights onto possibly a third guild.
So you guys already filled your first guild?
Yes, but the old guard is virtually full.
Full,
Um,
yeah.
and I say virtually full because we might have one or two spots still to kind of play with, but we're hearing we have a couple of others that are probably coming back in here shortly. So we're not pressed to fully go to 100. I know I can do that whenever I need to.
Yeah.
Um, so again, it's our focus now is to help Phil free to win.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. So yeah, so now it's just kind of tunneling new players to the other guilds that's a part of your guys' group and everything in the sense.
Right, because some of our returning players, they're like, I'm not really sure I'm up for a tier 13, tier 14 grind. Do we have do we have a second guild where we can chill maybe 11, 12, and then decide from there what we're going to do? I'm like, we have that. We
Yeah.
have that. And, ultimately, and I think fairly quickly, if not right out of the gate, whenever boss strikes are opened up fully, because I don't know if they're going to cap it at 10 or 11 to start.
That's what we're all
But I
wondering,
think,
man.
right, right. I think fairly quickly we'll be ready for tier 13. Um, and I'm hoping we can get free to win right on our heels and get them to tier 12 fairly quickly. And at that point, then we just start pushing for the next tier.
Hmm. Interest. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. How does it feel with like the returning players getting the band back together and everything? Like to me, that's like the best equivalent I can think to that is like I get back home to California and I call up all my friends and they're all like my main friend group and they're all also in California at the same time I'm there too. And I call them up and we're like, yo, let's go hang out at our old local spot. And then it's just like chill, it's fun, memories, all that type of. Is it kind of like that same way?
It is because, during the heyday of the first version, I mean, I can't tell you how many separate chats there were going in GroupMe. And there were all kind of topics of this, that, and the other. And when the game died, naturally, the GroupMe chats started to die off.
Yeah.
But we were still active in some, but they kept going down and down, and to the point where there were a few that were like related to food. What are you eating? What are you cooking? Some other offshoots of just groups of people that just hung out to chat every once in a while. And over the past few years, my Ray chats were just a few guys. Happy Father's Day, Merry Christmas, that kind of stuff. And
Saying
how's
hello
it
during the
going?
holidays. Yeah.
Right, right. And all of a sudden, poof, game's back. GroupMe's back. All these chats are starting to spring up, and I'm reaching out and I'm getting players that are, from the guilds I mentioned, and they're like, I'm not sure my guild's coming back. I've only spoken to, one or two. We'd like to join you. Can we? Absolutely, you can. Come on. I remember chatting with you 10 years ago. I remember chatting with you 5 years ago. I remember chatting with you last week. Yeah, come on in.
Damn.
Um, yes, and it's just, I mean, it's been cool to see the coming together of everybody that we have, and they're so excited to play with some of the people that we have. I get some of these returning players that come in and they make their hellos, and then they're coming back a few minutes later. Wait, you've got player A, B, C, and X, Y, Z in here? Holy cow! I'm like, yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. Okay, we're gonna rock this bitch. Um,
Easy. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
it, so it has been, yes, it's been a ton of fun. Um, I will say though, um, one of the struggles we had early on was melding GroupMe and Discord together
That's what.
because
Yeah. That's what I was kind of
it,
weird,
it
like curious on. Before you answer that, just quick context because I don't know what I never use GroupMe or anything. Is GroupMe kind of like Discord, or is it kind of like in the sense of like I'm trying to think maybe like Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp in the sense?
uh,
I would say it's pretty comparable to WhatsApp or Messenger,
Okay.
where you can kind of just whoever's in your contacts, you can add them to group chat or like groups, and then just chat in there with whatever you want to do.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you can set up different chat rooms, different topics, this, that, and the other. I personally think Discord is better.
Mm-hmm.
There's options. It's newer, it's fresher, but some of our people, they're set in their ways, and they're like, nah, I'm not going to Discord. I'm like, but I really need you to. Um,
Yeah.
our newer players, the players that we didn't really play this game together with before, didn't really chat with, they're almost all Discord. When I'm interviewing someone, they're like, "What's group me?" I'm like, "Never mind, we'll talk about that later." I'll get you on Discord, and let's just start there. So, for a while, we were almost two halves of a whole. I had our
Mm-hmm.
Discord crew, I had our group me crew, and I'm like, guys, come on, we've got to get you over to Discord so they don't think I'm lying when I tell them we're really at 70 members and they're seeing,
Only
45. Yeah,
half the
yeah,
number in there,
right,
yeah.
right. I'm like, would you guys please just help me out and just get over there and say hello? You don't have to write a book. You don't have to be there every hour. Just
Just show
help me.
presence. That's all.
Right.
Yeah,
Help
I
me
get
let
that.
them see us. Um, but to their credit, our Discord guys have stuck with us. They've asked the right questions. They're doing the right stuff. They're building up their bases. They're leveling up their units. They're excited for guilds. They're excited to do the first boss strike with us. We're excited to do it with them. We can't wait.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. So like, what's talking about the environment and the community you guys have built? What's kind of the sort of vibe you guys are trying to kind of create within your guild in the sense when it comes to like you look at members that are like insane grinders, people who are constantly playing the game. When I was a part of P War, I definitely got to see a lot of different personalities from different parts of the world and everything, and I really enjoyed that. And I'm going to assume the same thing with HSC and other guilds as well. Like RR, fantastic people, very funny. What's the sort of environment you guys are trying to create with the old guard?
Guys, you want to take this one, or should I run with it?
I think you're doing a great job. I think you should continue.
I was gonna say the same
Killer,
thing.
get him, killer, get him.
So the vibe we're trying to. So a lot of us, again, we've chatted with each other a lot over the years.
Yeah.
So it's just been bringing that back, and I'm not gonna lie. There are times our group me chat has me freaking in stitches. My stomach hurts laughing. It might be 11 o'clock at night. It might be 9:30 in the morning. It doesn't matter. There are just times it just brings a smile to my face and I crack up. And we're all adults. We know what to do. We know what to say. We mostly know what not to say. Yeah, if we push the line a little bit, it's okay.
Yeah.
Kind of our code phrase is, hey, player A, report to human resources. and that's kind of the cue of, okay, let's keep it PG-13. We don't need to go any further than that, but we get the gist of what we're talking about here. So yeah, it's just been hilarious that way.
Awesome. Okay. When it comes to this is actually a question that just popped in my head. When it comes to like recruiting members into the guild, are you only looking? I know within the guild bio in the hideout you mentioned new players as well, but when it comes to like old returning players, do you kind of gravitate towards them to get them inside the guild first, or is it more in the sense of just kind of who the fuck are you? Do you have common sense?
Right. So, early on, it was, kind of people answering our BN hideout post, hitting us up in Reddit. It was me reaching out to players I saw out there that looked like they were at least somewhat intelligent, asking the right questions. Hey, are you in a guild? Are you looking to join? We send them a brief questionnaire, let them fill out some basic information. I ask them questions, they ask me questions. I kind of tell them who we are, what our track record was before, what we intend to be again. We need you committing to our 6 wimps and our 6 other units and grinding. This is a very grinding game.
Yeah.
There is nothing given to you in this game unless you try to cheat the game, and hopefully that's been addressed and will not be an issue
Get some
in this
free
version.
nanos.
Well, in any way, shape, or form. I'm not going to single anyone out in particular. I just mean, because I've heard of other things that happened before, and it's like, come on, there's no place for it.
Yeah.
That only hurts the game, and that hurts everybody else. You may be helping yourself in the short term, but you're hurting everybody in the long term.
Yeah.
So don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do
definitely.
it. I don't want to see the rug put out on this game. I hope it's around for a good long while. And that's going to be one of the ways that we're going to get there, is cut the crap.
Yeah. No, definitely.
So, yeah, that's really all I wanted to say on that subject. But I mean, it's been nice looking at the BN hideout, and you see some of these other older guilds coming back. I mean, it's been great seeing BNA come back, BOA come back, BSR come back. Goodfellas had been already back for a while, and it's nice to see some of the newer powerhouses emerging. I think your first interview was with Birch Tree Nation.
Yeah.
And I've got to know Sparta and UB Combo, Angry Epic, some of those officers over there. I've been in some of their guild chats. They're doing good things over there.
Fantastic people.
Yes, and it's cool to see the old and the new. Because some of the recruits that I talk to, I'll ask them, hey, what guild were you in? I don't know. I think it was called this. I think these were our numbers. What tier did you get? Maybe 7 or 8. Oh, okay. Are you ready to compete for tier 13? Well, yeah, I was, 10 years old in the first version or whatever. Now I'm out of college or I have a job. I have adult money to spend on this game, and I'm ready to go for it. Okay, let's talk. What are you ready to go for? I want boss strike rewards. I want arena challenge. Okay, you're talking a good game. I'd like to have you. We'll help get you there, but you better back up what you're saying, because if you're not going to pull your weight, we may have to have a discussion
About it. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, like, look, if you're joining a guild and then you're not getting those boss strike points, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you here?
Right.
Yeah, not performing.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, you said you wanted tier 12 and 13, and I kind of laid out what the point totals might look like. And thank you for your 80,000 point contribution. No. What happened, man? What happened? My 10 wimps were in the hospital. You what? Yeah. That's. I asked you how many of those you had. You told me you had a lot more than that.
Well, when you asked, I only had 9. I only had 9 at that time.
Right. Yeah, I hit the barracks pretty hard once.
Well, okay. So with that in mind, I was looking at your guys' Discord and everything, and I was wondering, what is your guys' what is your guys' requirements to join the guild? Obviously, you're open to returning and new players, but like when we have to get into the nitty gritty of it all, like you mentioned, you got to have R6 whims, but that's not the only thing you need joining a top tier guild or a competitive guild in the matter of it, right?
No, it's not all you need. There's several other units you need to produce and you need to rank. And it doesn't matter if you're a nano whale or you're free to win, because there are units that can apply to both type of player. But if you show me, if I give you 5 units that I want you to work on, and you come back to me and you have ranked those 5 units, I will show you a good boss strike performer. Because if you're willing to put in the time and the effort to get those units ranked, you're going to be willing to do it with other units too. And when you start having success in getting those tier 10 rewards, and you see how much that helps your army and how much that prepares you for future boss strikes and arena challenges and any other events, you're like,
Just changes the
yeah,
game.
yes, these help. And when they're ranked, they help even more. And yes, I want more of this. And it's like, feed me. I want more.
Yep.
And so the cycle just repeats itself. So we want our we'll put some further requirements in there as the game progresses. Right now I didn't want to turn away a potentially good, eager player that's willing to commit and grind. Because in the background, like I said earlier, I hit a certain point, I didn't have to really recruit for the old guard too hard.
Yeah.
We were getting referral pickups, and it's like, oh, this is great. We went from 60 to 40 in a couple weeks without trying very hard at all. And I knew, or at least I strongly suspected, that was going to be the case for us. And I further believe that if Madrona ever gets out to putting some advertising dollars into this game, people that haven't reached out to friends to let them know it's back, when they see it's back, the first thing they're going to want to do is, hey, is my old guild still in the game? How can I find them?
Still around.
Yep.
Yep.
So once the old guard is full, which we pretty much are, once free to win is full, which they're getting there, all right, third guild, here we come, because we've got 50 returning players that need a home, and we don't want them going anywhere else but with us.
Yeah.
So, and I will say that's one cool thing about Discord that I really like. You can have 180, 300, 400 people in your Discord community, and you can all hang out and chat and do whatever you want. And then you go to your appropriate guild and you put in your grind and you get in your rewards, and then we do it again next month.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Well, so with knowing how you guys go about looking for new players and just how the guild is doing in general, what I want to know, officers, how does that shit work? How do you guys work? Leadership? You guys got council? Is it like a dictatorship? Is it like what's going on? I'm always curious.
It is not a dictatorship, and I resent the fact that you even had to go there, calling me a dictator. I get where you're going with that, BNAP.
I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying that you are. I mean, again, I don't know how you guys' leadership work or anything. There is some guilds that I've seen that work off of basically like a dictatorship. I'm not going to drop names, but...
Right. Well, so... All right, so the beauty of us is we have multiple past guild leaders in our guild. Within that, we have multiple officers from their guilds and other guilds in our guild.
Mm-hmm.
I, I, I don't need to tell our players what to do. They know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't have to put the screws down too hard and say, hey, what's going on? You know, we have returning players that just came back a month ago. They're in their level 20s. You know, if the first boss strike were to come out in 3 weeks, they may not fully be ready.
Yeah.
You know what? It's okay. We got you this time. We'll get you next time too, because we know, based on your track record from before, when you're ready and you're up to snuff, you're going to carry us in boss strike 3 or 4 or whatever the case is, and we're going to go from this tier to the next tier. So
Okay.
we'll get you, you get us back. So I don't stress too much about what rank or what level my players are currently, because I know they're going to get there. They're going to want to get there. There's going to be fierce competition on our leaderboard because some of these players are just wired to go and be the best or be among the best. I might not even crack the top half of my guild. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And I am okay with that. I hope everybody outscores my ass, because that means we're all sitting pretty. Because if everybody outscores me, Katie barred the door.
No, yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think solely because like as much as like being a leader, I wanna show the members in public service company that I'm pulling my weight and that I'm not just I just don't have like the leadership title, but at the same time, I fucking hope my members do better than me. And if they do, brag about it. Like,
right. I kind of look at it as, I'm the chairman, I'm the CEO of this guild, and the members are shareholders,
yeah,
and they expect results.
exactly.
And if everyone's not pulling their fair share, where are they going to look first? Me, and then I'm going to send them to Dope, who's going to send them to HR.
I am
because
HR.
you do not want to be in a room alone with Dope Man, because he will chew
Oh.
you up and spit you out.
Okay. All right.
He scares me.
Really?
Nah.
Well, yeah, maybe a little.
You're low.
But it's just I'm going to have to answer to these people if I'm not bringing in the best players to them that I can get. Not to mention, not only do they have to be a good player, we want you to be a good person. Right?
Like, yep, that's like the biggest
Assholes,
Exactly.
assholes need not apply.
Mhm.
If you're going to come in and rock the boat, you're gonna get thrown overboard. So don't bother.
What's up, Clyde? Interesting. So, okay. Speaking of Dope Man, how you doing, bro?
Hey, pretty good. How you doing?
Been chilling.
All right.
What's your day to day, bro? What's the position you're in with the guard and everything, the old guard, and what's your day to day?
Well, besides work, I got to support Mr. Killer here, and he's doing a great job. He's not saying it correctly. Especially like with the dictator thing. He's far from that.
Yeah.
When we were coming up with a name, he's like, let's just get everybody involved. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's gonna be a mess. Can you imagine if everybody put their input? Like, hey,
Yeah.
what's our guild gonna be called? Now we got 1,000 choices, But we did it that way, and we just kind of funneled into a name. 1,000 turned into 100, turned into 20, turned into 5, 3, and then we chose on the old guard. But Killa, he's an outstanding individual, very respectful. He knows a lot of people, he's got a lot of connections. And I like his way better than my way. And yeah,
And I'm, I'm
he's
curious.
super awesome, you know.
I'm curious what your way is now.
Yeah. Well, you know, people get out of line, and I'm a cutthroat kind of guy, and but everybody makes mistakes, you
Yeah.
know.
I have to send Dope 100 nanos for that comment, by the way.
100.
Why do we get you everywhere in this guild?
Yeah. Yeah, but
That
we
is.
got.
Oh, sorry. Go
Yep.
for it. No, go for it. Go for it.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, that is something I'm curious because it is your guys' guild is comprised of multiple guilds coming together, right? So I'm guessing these guilds
Right.
were somewhat set up from the beginning already. They have some type of standing of members within it, leaders, probably some leadership. But then when combining all of that, how did you guys go about choosing if that leader becomes an officer, or maybe they don't become an officer, or is there still kind of like still figuring it out? I'm very curious on your guys' like the grouping of all the guilds together, because I find that so fascinating. And I don't know if there's any other guild that has done that off the top of my brain, and I mean in this new generation of Battle Nations. But like, how are you guys tackling that?
Can I say something real quick, Killer? Real
You
quick.
go right ahead. Go
All
right
right.
ahead.
So I known Killer for over a decade. We were in these group chats in GroupMe, and they had a lot of officers and a lot of leaders in these group chats. And we had this blacklist group chat, and you know, people that doing things they're not supposed to be doing, and we're communicating in there, and that's how we knew each other. And then every guild has officers and vice leaders and everything like that. So this time around, when Battle Nation started up again, and me and Killer linked up, and I got there, I just seen all these officers from back in the day coming in and leaders to these guilds. And I thought, whoa, this is pretty crazy, you know? And so I was very impressed. I don't know, I'm honored to be the vice leader to the guard. And, you know, amazing people. We don't have to start from the ground. People are coming in. They already know all the tricks. They already know what units to work on.
Mm-hmm.
So if you cut that out, remember those headaches way back in the day when you're starting, telling people what to do. Everybody already knows what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really easy. Everything's just falling in place. And as far as the leadership, I don't know. How did we select that? Killer, how did that go down?
Well, initially, it was just me, Dope Man, and Kill Will from Goa. And we were just kind of, you know, piecing things together. We were directing things. We didn't have a lot of issues to deal with. We were lucky. We were on autopilot because these people knew what to do. They you know, it was reminding them of some things. Hey, you know, where's the best spot to pick up some coal? Hey, go over here. Check the Discord. We've got this resource list of where to go if you're looking for something. You need help, go there. But if you ask a question in our guild, you probably don't wait more than 30 seconds for an answer. There's not a lot of ego in our guild that way.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is willing to help. Everyone's willing to share a tip, a formation. You ask, you get. And not only do you get, here's the formation I used. Here's the step-by-step how I beat the dreadnought. Here's how you do the Kraken. This is what I did. Somebody else will come right along after that. I did that too, but with this instead of that, it works. So whatever you have, don't have, boom, boom. You know, I put out the call for officers. I had a few in mind that jumped at the prospect of being an officer. Within a few minutes, I had some volunteers. I'm like, all right, this is a big enough officer crew for right now. We don't need more than this. But I mean, they all know if you have an idea, share it. If you think there's something we should be doing that we're not, let us know. If anything that you can come up with makes us better, put it out there. We'll figure it out. So, in my book, I got 100 officers in my guild.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I find that so interesting, just to juggle all of that and everything. I could not do that. I tell you that right now, I'll quit.
Yeah, no, you could if you didn't have to.
Yeah.
And I don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
We a lot of us know each other from before. We're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, we see somebody in a chat. Hey, they're back. Go get them. I'm working on it. Okay, 5 minutes later, yep, they're coming. Or whatever the case is.
Locked in.
Right. Right. It's like perfect. So, it's just been, a lot of people don't know about us because, they formed during the beta or whatever. That's okay. Sleep on us. We're just some old farts. We don't know what the hell we're doing. We have dinner at 4:30. We go to bed at 8 p.m. We wake up at 6 a.m. and we get our grind on.
The 4:30 dinner.
The Denny special, buddy.
There you go. Is that also a requirement? Everyone's got to have
for
dinner.
my sake.
The one requirement is somebody every day has to make me a sandwich.
They were saying that in chat earlier. They were saying what was.
I had to put that out there.
I was curious, like, wait, why are they asking for your sandwich right now? Oh man. Okay, very interesting. Okay. I might pronounce this wrong, but Holmanac, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
Been chilling. Been good. Wanna walk me through what your day to day is? What's happening? What's your thoughts and everything?
Well, my day to day, besides wake up, go to work, a little after 6. So I don't wake up that early. I mostly actually maintain the Discord for us.
Okay.
Dope and Killa asked me to at one point. I actually originally made one for Only Core before we joined over with Ray, and then I was like, hey, can you now redo everything you did over here in this server? I was like, yeah, I guess I'll redo it all. Hold up, give me a day. So I've been,
I get that feeling.
pretty much run the Discord.
Okay, nice. How have you been going about? I feel like when it comes to building a guild Discord, especially with Kayla mentioning you guys worked off of, the old vet players worked off of GroupMe and everything. I don't know how much setup that would take in general, but I know how long it did take me to set up the public service company's Discord, and even then I was the one who set up the P Ward Discord when it first started, and I know that took a fuck ton of time, especially just learning it and everything. How have you found kind of making a Battle Nations Discord, and what's some tips you could probably share to new players who want to start their own guild and make a Discord?
So I'll be honest, coming from GroupMe with all the guys, I could have just made one channel and locked the Discord down to invite only, and everyone probably would have been happy with it. Just had one chat be the Wild West. But then I started thinking, well, in GroupMe we always had, like, we had our main channel, and we'd have ones for like people requesting wimps in the old days for occupations and stuff. Then we had one just dedicated to boss strike and everything. Some for resource gathering, or who's got an alt for, say, steel or concrete. And we always had like 10 different GroupMe chats. I was like, oh, well, I'll just take that format and just start making channels. So every day or so for the first couple of weeks, I'd just add a couple channels here or there and just see how everyone liked it. And if they liked it, perfect, it stayed. If it flopped, I would just silently delete it and just act like I never did it.
Act like it never existed.
Yeah, like, what are you guys talking about? I never made that channel. I think you guys are seeing something today.
The logging app tracks all, Hall.
Yeah, I put that into place too.
I see you.
The logging of everything. There you go. There you go. Interesting. Okay, so you're kind of being, I believe this is, it's being reactive to it in the sense, seeing what's needed, what's being asked for. Maybe this chat's just not being used. Get it out. Maybe repurpose it in the sense.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I actually, because I used Discord, but I never used it to this extent until I made our server. I actually ended up converting a bunch of just single use channels into like forum posts and locking them down in specific ways. Like it was a bunch of pictures of like, oh, go here for coal, go here for stone. I was like, oh, just throw that all in a forum post, lock it down, so it's just kind of like a read-only view. We ended up making another one for all of our members to put their usernames in, and I would just constantly update the main post so that it was one spot for everyone to look at, and then just delete their messages as I updated the names up top.
Okay, very nice. Sick. I do want to ask, so you run the Discord. Do you have an officer position, or is it more so you just kind of like dealing with day-to-day Discord stuff?
I am one of the officers as well, yeah.
Okay, you're one of the officers. Okay, so you're an officer. Dope Man's kind of the VP, and then Killa's the president.
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess you could say that, yeah. I mean, I still see it as 3 leaders, if you want to call them all leaders for Killa, Dope, and Kill Will. They're all our leaders at the end of the day. Like, I don't really ever see any differentiating power, or this one's always calling the shots, or the other one's the one that calls the shots. Everyone just helps with everything.
Okay. I only ask because I'm about to deafen Killa and Dope.
You know,
All right.
I've seen your other interviews. I knew this was coming at some point.
This is why I asked. Yeah, I only deafen them solely because I can get an honest opinion. You can speak your mind. Because I don't think Killa's this way. I don't get this from Killa at all. But to stay true to the other past interviews where I do mute the co-leaders and leaders, and I just try to have like either the members just talk about type of stuff. I feel like I get more of a real response, and I understand a lot more of the guild. So I'm picking on you, man.
Gee, I wonder how you picked me out of everyone here.
You're welcome. But what I want to know is what's your thoughts on the guild, of how it's all transformed and everything.
I'll be completely honest. When I originally talked to Dope, I think it was either day 1 or day 2 of the actual game being released, I was like, oh, cool, we've got like 30 people, or 20 people, 30, I forgot how many we had at the time. Well, yeah, let's be a nice little restart. We'll kind of see what happens. They were all in group me, and I was like, you know, guys, I really don't want to be in group me. I love it, but there's the Battle Nations Discord already. Everyone's already kind of there. I just happened to re-download GroupMe for, I think it was something for school at the time, or to look up something from a school project I did way back when. I was like, oh, that's the only reason I had GroupMe, else I never would have found them.
That makes sense, yeah. Fix that, because Killa just joined a different VC, so I didn't want to keep him muted.
Oh. You're good.
I'll drag him in after. But okay, so okay. Understandable. How do you feel about tell me about this? The name change. What's up with that?
I'll be honest with you, it was originally the first 4 guilds were the ones, from what my understanding was, the first 4 that originally joined, as people joined, we would just tack on a letter for them. And that was fine at the first 4, but as Killa and Dope both said, we kept getting more, and we're like, well, we can't just not represent them at the end of the day.
That was my biggest thought. I'm like, wait, so if other guilds are joining them, do they just add the acronym at the end?
Yeah. So I think originally when I joined when we ended up all joining together, I think we were at RCW was the original acronym at the start when I created the Discord, and then we added GOA. Then I was like, oh, we got these people and these people and these people, and we all went, should we maybe think of a name change? Because we are running out of characters.
And that's how the old guard was created.
Yeah.
Interesting. What do you think of the name?
I actually really like it.
Okay.
we did have some other front runners, like Dope had said. We actually did open up a vote to everyone to suggest names, and then we tacked it down a bit, and then did the actual vote. But I always liked the old guard when I first heard. I was like, we're the OGs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, there. Oh, now it's just you, man.
now I guess everyone's leaving me today. Okay, guys, thanks.
Now it's just you, man. You are on the hot seat now. No, you're fine. You're fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. But oh no, okay. So the name change, just different guilds altogether. I do really find your guys' guild very, very interesting, of just the ecosystem and adding it all together and combining and everything. And especially with you guys being vet, you're a vet yourself, or?
Yeah, I actually played my last guild I was on before the game shut down originally was only core with Dope. But
Okay.
before that, I was in VR and FFB, were some of my other guilds I was a part of. But then I ended up finishing off Battle Nations OG with only core.
Okay. How did you personally feel with combining guilds and everything, from going from only core now to being the guard, the old guard?
I'll be honest, I was all for it. I mean,
Really? Okay.
like they had said, everyone that was coming around knew the game, they knew how to play. Even now, we have some people, either new faces or old faces. They know what they're doing, and if someone doesn't know, like if we have some free to win players in our Discord as well that can chat with all of us, if they have a question because they might be newer or whatnot, they get their answer pretty much almost immediately, I would say. There's always someone active. We're all always open to help whoever, give ideas, give suggestions on like what to build for your base, how to lay stuff out, what units to train.
Interesting. Okay. Wow, huh? It really does sound like, from what you guys explained, it really does sound like this shit went like smooth as fuck.
Yeah.
Like no problems whatsoever. Like, I don't know, just to me, when I'm thinking of combining just different personalities, different groups and everything, I was always trying to think like, okay, how is this group going to interact with this group? How is this personality going to interact with this personality? That's something I always worry about. But it seems like for you guys, that shit just worked.
Yeah. Well, that, and even like Hilo said, like someone would be like, oh, person A, B, C, Z, whatever, they're interested, go get them. He'd grab them, then it'd be a whole like little reunion in our Discord, like, oh my god, you're back. And then someone would be going, wait, I remember your name because I was in this guild or whatever, or we ended up joining you in the old times. I'm like, wow, everyone does know everyone in this game still.
That's honestly cool. I fuck with that a lot. Especially like I don't really have like that type of connection with other players back in the day. Granted, I was only like 12, 13 maybe. I shouldn't probably been talking to random people. So, but
I'll say I was about around the same age when the game was first out, so I completely understand that.
Yeah. Were you at all like a lot into the community of Battle Nations back then?
Is there a reason you asked me that?
It's
name?
more. Wait, what?
Is there a reason you asked me that question because of my Discord name?
No. I is there a connection to that, or?
I actually used to have a YouTube channel. It's actually still up too. I will say for everyone watching, just mute the videos. 15-year-old Almanac really liked really loud music for whatever reason.
I'm looking this shit up right now. Wait, what? I always think I found. Oh my god! Wait, yeah. Oh wait. No, it makes some. Oh my god! Wait, I'm already subscribed to you too, actually.
Yep,
Okay.
that's my old channel.
Okay. Now I get
Which
this.
I will say has been a godsend for everything I recorded but never posted. I'm like, oh wait, I've got all these old formations for these old bosses.
So you already have info. You're good. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drag them back. I don't know if I'm gonna interrupt a conversation, but it. Oh well.
Message me or maybe even public chat. You guys need water. You sound dry as a bone.
You need some water, Killa?
What happened? What happened? I just got dragged in.
Maybe they were just messing. Who cares?
I'm no longer alone.
yeah. No longer alone now. Oh no, I got to learn some stuff. That's all. But I do want to know is your recent, and I correct me if I'm wrong here, if it's not the most recent, but your recent addition to your guys' guild is free to win, right or wrong?
Correct.
I'll say okay. So walk me through the decision of why free to win. And is it have you guys been enjoying that kind of fit together? How has that their community and your guys' community kind of combined together? And how is it kind of working in this sense? Because for me, I'm very, very in the idea, like with public service company, just one guild. That's it. That's all I want to worry about.
BNAP, are you still there?
Oh, hello?
Oh, there you
Kind
are.
of broke up at the end there.
My bad.
All right, so kind of how this came about was I was listening to Denis.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it was one of his podcasts, one of his own, or if he was on with you or someone else.
Yeah.
And, how they were working through things, and he was gonna grind himself to tier 10 alone if he had to make sure his guild got tier 10 rewards. And I'm like, well, that's pretty damn noble. I respect that. Good for him.
Yeah.
And there was a guild back in the first run called Special Operations Guild, SOG. And they kind of catered, not necessarily just free to win. They brought in new players, taught them the game, taught them how to play. I think the expectation was they would stay with SOG, but as they got better, they left. And I know they left because we ended up picking up some of SOG's officers who came to join us because I guess they just got sick of the cycle of teaching people how to play the game, watch them become good, and then watch them go bail to some other guild.
Yeah.
Get better rewards. And so I was talking to Denis, I'm like, messaging back and forth a little bit, and I said, you know what? I got a bunch of people in my group that are sitting on a shit ton of wimps, troopers, this, that, and the other. When the time comes for occupations, if you want, I will help. We'll help you rank up your players. We will send SP drops to you guys as well. And here, oh, by the way, Home and I could put together this shop list of what shops to use, what's good for gold, what's good for XP, what's good for what levels do you need to get them up. He had put together this shop list. And I'm like, and I pinged him. I'm like, hey, Hall, do you mind if I share this with Denis for his guild? No, not a problem. Go ahead. All right, here, Denis. Maybe this will help you guys at least focus in on, the non-nano shops. Get some use out of it. So we were already going to be working with Free to Win on a low-level basis. Just we're here to help. I get what you're doing. It's cool. And then when the shit hit the fan and Denis left, I was like, holy crap. I jump in, Homenek jumps in. There must have been 50 other people and I felt bad for Genus and I felt bad for the office because everyone's like, hey, come, I'm like, hold on. Just send a simple DM. Look, we've already been kind of pledged to help you guys.
Mhm.
Let's have a chat before you make a decision. We talked through some things, and he's like, no, I think this sounds good. Let's do this. Let's pair up. And it's been good. Yeah, we're still working through the issues of getting everyone kind of melded and merged together,
Mhm.
because really, free to win is free to do their own thing. We don't tell them what to do and how to do it. We're here to offer advice and help and suggestions. We're here if you need us, but go do you and do your thing.
Additional extra hands in the sense when
Yes.
there's issues or maybe questions like, hey, I have this situation, I don't know how to go about it, talk to some officers and not feeling it, what would you guys do in the sense? Or maybe like, hey, members are not ranking up, what's the best way they can do XYZ, and you guys step in and be like, yeah, we can help share some info.
Right. Exactly. So
Okay.
we're here to help them. Um, and we've been sending them players, like I said earlier. We've got guys who aren't sure they want to commit to the tier 13 grind. They're over in free to win, and I'm assuming they're helping answer questions and offer tips there. Genus is in our officer chat and our Discord, so if he needs something, I know Hall has gone over there and helped with their Discord a bit. It seems to me, maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago, you had posted some content on a unit tracker.
Yep, that's Pongo. We
No,
were.
the unit tracker actually is another one of our officers named
Oh,
Teacher.
the yes. Yeah, I meant to actually show that off too. That's the one I'm currently using actually to track all my
Yeah.
units.
So, Genus has got his guild management system he's working on, and we're helping him, work on getting the bugs out of that. We got the unit tracker. We're working on some other things within our guild. So, I'm going to take you to task here a little bit, because when that first guild ranking came out,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we weren't
I,
so.
that's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to talk about. I'm glad you
So,
talked about
which
it.
which was fair. You had to rate us all on something,
Yeah.
and we're not big out in the Discord community. I
Yeah.
wish we were a little more, but uh, we're off doing our own thing. But we are helping the community
Oh,
behind the
100%. Yeah.
scenes.
Hey, all I ask, look, stay true to your opinion, bro. Stay true. If you gotta say shit now. But look, I'm not gonna take any offense or anything. I get it. When it comes to that tier list of all the guilds, and this is the tier list that Kill is talking about. There's a lot of guilds here that I've actually gotten to have a chance to speak to and everything. And let me tell you, all this ranking is completely wrong. Even from S tier all the way down to C tier, it's completely wrong. I definitely have a lot of new opinions, and every time I get to talk to a new guild, it definitely switches up the rankings and seeing where you guys are all at. When we were first making this tier list, I mean, we just didn't have a lot of information on you guys. That was just kind of it. I think even before then, I don't think we even started talking until a little after.
Right. That's true.
So, but again, like, and that's why starting these guild interviews where I'm actually able to talk to each leader and pick your guys' brains, because a lot of the conversation is always on the top guilds: HSC, P-War, Cabin Nation, Rebel Rejects, all those type of people, right? Where there is a lot of other guilds that are easily still as big as these top guilds, they just don't get enough recognition. Because maybe, like you guys said, on GroupMe.
Right.
I don't know what GroupMe is.
Well, like I said, I had to cater to my advantage.
Yeah.
I tried playing the Discord game a little early. Like, well, let's see where this goes. Because we already had our 2030. I'm like, but we need to start pinging this community and see what happens. And we did pick up several players, and they're still with us, and they're growing, and it's been good. But it was a learning curve.
Yeah, yeah, I bet. Yeah. How do you actually to ask this question? How do you feel about the new battle nations? And this is a question for all you guys, since you guys are all vets and everything. With the new era of battle nations, how do you feel about the learning curve this time around? Obviously, you guys probably have some known tips and everything. You're like, oh yeah, I remember doing this back in the day. Oh, I shouldn't get this type of deal. How do you feel about it now?
Who wants it, guys? Or should I take it?
I can take it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Hey, Hall,
I'll see if I
report
can
to
add
HR.
after that.
No, HR, please,
HR.
no HR, not again. Not another sandwich. The Nubian is when I say like a new learning curve, it's definitely what's the learning curve is the limitations of what that we're in now, like the 49 level cap limit. Also, like the means to SP grind for a boss strike, like without level 70. So like when you had like the full game out and you were doing early level grinding, I mean you had the SP farm of occupations, you had like tons of different resources, you had different bosses. So there is a completely different new curve where now you're trying to play with inside of a box rather than wait for the box to get wider so you can reach the same achievement levels that you were back in the day. That's the main limitation I've seen so far.
Yeah. Anyone else?
I would say that, and then
No, go
yeah,
for it.
I was gonna say on top of that as well. I remember when I first started playing Battle Nations. I think it was when the Prestige Academy was still, I don't remember what it was, probably like 50. I didn't really use any of the TF2 units because I'd already passed them with my current level. So I was like, oh, why would I use them back then? Now I'm like, oh, these guys actually are kind of good. I probably should buy a couple. Or even just the gear and bar shortage that everyone's hitting.
Droughts.
I never remember having that because it'd be, hey, who's got 3 vehicle factories I can occupy today? How many people's spec ops are open that I can occupy, and just always have whatever resources I needed. Chem biles also, like, who's got four warehouses that can be taken for a couple hours.
Yeah, no, TF2 units. I didn't even use them. Well, I don't think I played the game when the collab came out, but I remember looking at a bunch of old videos and no one was using them because they were just already too high level. There was no point of using them. Now I feel like they're literally like the talking point for the starting of the game. Like you kind of just need to use Scout and Soldier for like the longest time. Even Soldier will carry you through the majority of your gameplay.
Yeah, and then if they end up dying, you just leave them in your hospital. Who cares?
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
create another one's cheaper.
Leave them dead. Interesting.
Soldiers are even going to carry free to play in the boss strike. We've been doing some early testing, and I haven't said it yet, but I've been challenged unofficially to make a simulator, a boss strike simulator. So I'm going to try to work on that when I have time outside of the guild portal.
That's
so
gonna
your scope creep's getting real bad, Pongo, over there.
It's gonna be a crazy one right there. Having that.
Infinite time and insomnia, and then we're hoping to merge the unit tracker into the guild portal at some point.
That
So
would
we're just
be
gonna have
nice.
a weapon.
You got Killa mentioned the tracker, and I'm like, wait, I need to update mine. I totally forgot. So I had to go.
No, you don't need to. You can just leave it as is.
Oh, okay.
But once you get it updated, send it to me so I can check and see what you're doing.
Okay, yeah. I got you. Well, shit, man, shit. Is there any last things that I may have forgot to talk about with the old guard and everything?
I don't know. I mean, we're here now, so it's kind of open floor by and large. Just to kind of follow up on your talking about the game, it's been interesting because when I first downloaded it in the first run, it had been out for a little while, and I played massive catch up.
Yeah.
And so it's been interesting, even though I know a lot of people out there were part of the beta and got to keep the work they had put in on that, which is fair. So, when I downloaded the game this time, there were who knows how many players already, who knows how far ahead of me. Fine. It's been nice kind of going through the story, and it's also been nice having the knowledge base that I had with being in kind of on the ground floor, because the game's still, to me, in its infancy. I mean, we're still waiting for a big population boom to come back to this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's like I feel somewhat handicapped by what I want to do and knowing what I have to do, and yet I don't have. No matter how much I grind, I feel like I'm always looking for more gears, more bars, more vials. Just I need my stuff to make my stuff. Come on, guys, work with me. So I kind of almost feel like maybe they're slow rolling us for a bit because they don't want us to get too far ahead where it's seen as hopeless for other players to catch up.
Yeah.
So, which is fine. But it's still like, oh God, come on, this waiting is killing me.
Yep.
If PETA knew the atrocities we've committed against boars and raptors and spider wasps and what have you, mammoths, we'd all be in jail. So give us, Madrona, please give us something. It doesn't have. Give us a guild. Give us PvP. Give us something. Give us occupation trait. Let us entertain ourselves for a while.
If they gave us PvP, it'd be crazy.
Yeah, I just give us something to help entertain ourselves while you're working on the big stuff. Don't leave us content dry with nothing to do, because oh my Lord, I can't kill another boar, man.
Getting tired of the grind. Getting tired.
It's not that I'm tired of the grind. It's just I'm tired of the bar looking like it doesn't even exist. I'm like, I gotta take a picture and enlarge that shit just so I can verify that I actually did get SP on that unit.
I get that feeling. I definitely get that feeling, man. I understand that. I guess my last question here, to start wrapping up the interview and everything, is how do you feel between the old generation of players versus the new generation of players? How has that changed the overall community between old and new? How has that been, seeing both sides?
I think that this generation is much more savvy. They're much more tech savvy. Back in the day, if you found a tip or a trick or something that worked, you didn't share that shit. That stayed within guild until your guild got full benefit and maxed that out to their advantage before you let anyone else know what you were up to.
Yeah.
Now you got a question, you put it out there, and you get 10 people wanting to answer the question. You they can look up how to do something. There aren't that many secrets anymore. So, they know how to answer a lot of their own questions. And if they don't, they put it on the chat and they get an answer. They kind of know how to find guilds. I think some people, really newer players are still kind of feeling out that process because maybe they didn't do it before, or they didn't do it much before, so that part's new to
Yeah.
them. And I would simply say to people that are looking for their first guild, you got to be honest with what you're prepared to give to that guild and what you expect that guild to give you.
Yeah.
Um, don't think they're all about you. You need to be all about them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to come to us and not be willing to rank up your units, rank up your base or anything, I mean, we're probably not the place for you. But
Mm-hmm.
there is a guild out there for you. You just got to go find them. So be honest with yourself. I think for all guild leaders, we appreciate it if you're honest with yourself and with us. So there don't have to be any hard feelings, and don't waste anyone's time. Maybe we're a fit, maybe we're not.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Awesome. Well, I think I learned a lot, especially just learning from even back then, just how it all worked, especially with the group me stuff. Because I'm always curious. Because I know they had like the BN, what was it called? The BN Outpost. It was like a website.
There was that. There was that, and then on there were the Z2 forums.
C2 forums. Yep. Yep.
That like I think the original company that made it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's kind of nice because you could go into the forums, you could post a topic
Mm-hmm.
or a question, and then you could get one, two. Hopefully, you got a few answers. Maybe you might get 20 comments. That's the one thing about Discord. It's almost just like a rolling chat, and if you're
Mm-hmm.
not in it and you stay in it for 5 or 10 minutes, you get kind of lost with the directions that it's always going in, and it's like, yeah, too much going on here. I'm out. Um, so,
Especially
so
if there's drama going on. That should be going.
yeah.
That should be
Bro,
rolling.
the Forbidden Battle Nations 4chan back in the day, that was built different.
Well, what? Wait, what?
There there was a 4chan. I don't know if the you can pull it up on like the old web browser history, but
Yeah.
there was a old Battle Nations 4chan, and it was just some of the craziest stuff in there. Like that's where a lot of like the deep like data log hackers were like hanging out. So
Wait,
there'd just be like,
really?
oh, there'd be like, oh yeah, here's Battle Nations. Also, here's like the entire plans for the M1 Abrams tank. Like it was
What?
like it was wild. 4chan back in the day for games was like how like you've heard kind of like of World of Tanks, how like they've
Yeah, yeah,
been
yeah,
leaking
yeah, yeah.
like military secrets. That's how it used to be.
Interesting. I did not know about that. Crazy. Okay. Huh. Well, with that being said, guys, this is the old guild. If I forgot anything, Killa, go ahead and give a spiel of what the old guild is, or the old guard is. Sorry, the old guard is, and like how people join, who should they reach out to, what it's about. Just a quick summary.
So what we're about is having a lot of fun, chatting up a storm, but we are also about we come to play. We want rewards. We want to get in on that action. Uh, we will help you rank up your units and your bases, whatever. Join us, ask questions. Um, Join free to win. Don't be fooled by the name. It's not for non-nano players. There are nano players in there. Um, they take a whole gamut of player types, and they're good, and they're going to get better. So get in on the ground floor with them while you can. Why join somebody else's third, fourth, or fifth guild when you can hop in on our second? So there's still room. Get in on the fun. Come hang out. Even if you don't want to join us, stop in our public chat and just say, hey, we'll talk. We don't bite yet. So check out our post in BN Hideout. Check us out on Reddit. We got a spot for you.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, I think this link is still live, still good. It's right in the BN Hideout, and if you're trying to join the BN Hideout, just go ahead, !Discord in the chat, and they'll pop up with the link. And then from there, you just find the guilds category under the guilds forum, find the old guard, and boom, bop, you can join their Discord. Also, the free to win is also right here as well. So there you go. No nanos, no problem. But yeah, there you guys go. Thank you guys. Thank you, Killa. Thank you everyone for being here. And sharing your guys' story and everything about your guys' guild.
Well, thank you, BNAP. It was fun to be here. We appreciate the opportunity. And to the rest of Battle Nations that are listening, hope everyone has a happy, safe Thanksgiving holiday, and we'll catch you on the battlefield.
There you go. There you go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drag you guys out to VC, or you can just leave on your own accord. I don't mind. But again, thank you for being here. It's fantastic.
Yep. Peace out.
See you guys.
Bye, BNAP.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya. There you go. Clyde, thank you for playing Battle Nations while I was doing the interview, because sometimes it's hard for me to think of the conversation and then also play. So thank you. But very interesting to actually learn about the old guard. Funny enough, it's hard for me to kind of think of their name, because there's an esports team well, I don't think they're here anymore, but they're called the Guard. So every time I'm thinking of the old Guard, because that was like, I think, a subsection of that team, I'm thinking of the Guard. But I do like the name. I do like the name. And the direction they have taken, especially with multiple guilds being inside that guild. It's very interesting. And from Killa and talking to Killa even before this interview, I just get zero ego from that guy. And I know if I'm getting zero ego from him, it's probably the same with the entire guild themselves as well. Killa's a fantastic person, very down to earth, very chill. Definitely cracks some jokes here and there. I should have asked about the HR stuff. Because I'm very curious on what they talk about in there that they need the HR for. But beyond that, Clyde did not get his Ironclad or an AC drop, sadly. So I'm sorry about that, Clyde. What you do need to get, Clyde, is a fucking mic. That's what I need you to get, Clyde. Can you get a mic? Maybe I set up a donation thing for you to get a mic. I think that's what needs to happen. I'm so excited to fucking... Hold on. Where is it? I'm so excited to go through this again, because there are definitely some guilds that is going from S tier down, and the guilds going from C tier all the way up to A tier. So it's going to be a switch up. And I want to do another guild tier list with the new guilds that we have seen as well. And rate them before a boss strike. Who's going down? I can't say that right now. I can't talk about that right now. We gotta wait until the interviews are concluded, or at least a majority. I want to do it like right before boss strike is gonna happen, and also add in like predictions in the sense. So Jimbo PSC S tier, bro. We just get some weird earbuds from Apple. This mic is that's true. Earbuds or the AirPods are good too for mics. So, but guys, as much as I would love to keep streaming right now, I am so hungry, and I do want to get some food. I'm gonna finish this encounter. What's everyone working on right now? MM has honestly fully recovered, generating lots of gold with our boss strike simulator. I bet. I mean, MM has been quiet. Let me lower that. MM has been really quiet, and I think that's where they
Get AFC King Mike donated $50. Love you, Clyde.
Clyde, Clyde, you might have to take this donation, bro. Sounds like you need to get a mic, bro. Thank you for the 50. Thank you for the 50. That will have to go into Clyde's piggy bank, I think, to get him a goddamn mic. Cause holy, we're still recruiting with the rot out of the guild. We're doing quite nice. I bet. I absolutely bet, bro. I'm very curious. I've talked to Clatch here and there, and I think that's really the only. Actually, no. I talked to McMahon as well, here and there, not a lot. But from my understanding, it seems like MM's chilling for the most part. I don't think there's anything bad with him. Again, it's getting through it all, right? That's the hard part. You out here, bud? See you later, man. See you later. But yeah, I'm very interested to do the guild interviews with P-War, HSC, and MM. Hopefully even Cabbage Nations too. Literally all bad actors are gone. That's fantastic, bro. Please, okay. We're just losing tax subs now. But yeah, guys. I just realized my TikTok is messed up. Oopsies. Okay, I can't select it. There we go. So you don't hear anything much anymore about the drama? I mean, I haven't. Besides, like, bringing it up as, like, a joke. But that's always going to happen. It's going to be hard to get rid of that type of stuff. At the grand scheme of things, I think it's more so just gonna, like, just roll with the punches. Shoot for number one in boss strike, and, you know, be like, okay, sure, make fun of me, bro. We did it first. like fuck off, you know. That's what I would do in the sense. If you don't have a mammoth class, how do you be the higher level dreadnought? It's just destroying me. You could do it actually with Pelicans. I did it with Pelicans. It's not a guaranteed win, but you could definitely still do it with Pelicans. People have also done it with R1s. It just takes some time. Because you will be resetting a lot, especially with the guppies, if you don't have monster groupers. So there is videos out there, tutorials for free-to-play players though. So I would suggest looking those up, and you can figure that out. Let me collect all my gold, reset a lot of these shops. I don't know why that's done in like 40 minutes. Set that. There we go. There we go. And I think that's basically it. I'm not too far off of gold from you. Sheesh. I gotta hurry up. I gotta then. I gotta speed up the gold, bro. I gotta speed up the gold. Guys, thank you for sticking around. If you're new to the stream, please leave a like. When it comes to future streams, Friday stream, it's most likely gonna be a cooking show. So we're gonna be making some special stuff. I'll probably do a bigger announcement on Wednesday, hopefully, if all things go well. But beyond that, guys, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being in the stream. Please subscribe, leave a like, all that good stuff. And I think I'm about to sneeze. I lost it. It's gone. Getting a third vehicle factory. Sheesh. You gotta get 5, bro. You gotta get 5. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Streaming Wednesday. It's a Wednesday, bro. So yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Wait, I'm pop. Get the fuck out of here now. Leave. Subscribe though. Leave a like. Like the stream. Make sure to like the stream. When's the day? What is day? What day? I'm streaming Wednesday and then Friday. And then yeah. So yeah, like the stream though. Okay, bye guys. See it. Get the fuck out of here. Why is there still people in here? Leave. Get out of here. Skedaddle. Go grind. Go, oh, in honor of Murph. Fuck, what does he say? White Castle floor meat. And then something about Subway with Denis. And then Max would probably say, like, I don't know, I have nothing.